The tradition of historical guilds, or schutterijen as they're known in Dutch, developed as militia in the towns of Flanders and Brabant in the 13th century. There are close links between the historical guilds and the church, with the clubs being named after patron saints and attending services on religious holidays. The historical guilds help out at local religious and secular festivals. The most important guild festival is the Oud Limburgs Schuttersfeest, or O.L.S, in which clubs from both Belgian and Dutch Limburg take part. Each club holds an annual competition to find that year's shooting king. A picture of a bird, or a wooden bird, is raised on a pole, with the person who manages to shoot it down being crowned king for a whole year. The appearance of the bird differs from club to club, but none of them are real. For his official functions, the king wears a set of silver shields bearing the names of his predecessors. This is known as the King's Silver. Some clubs organise a youth competition, in addition to the adults competition, to attract young people to the guild and to shooting. The Oud Limburgs Schuttersfeest takes place on the first Sunday of July, under the aegis of Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands and King Albert II of Belgium.
Hooggeëerde gasten, beste schuttersvrienden en vriendinnen. Namens het federatiebestuur heet ik u welkom op het 126e O.L.S. Schuttersfeest der beide Limburgen. Nogmaals, welkom en mag ik u verzoeken mij te volgen naar de plek waar de vlaggenparade gaat plaatsvinden.
The organising club and the local village have just 1 year to prepare for the festival. The ground has to be chosen and sponsors and more than 1,000 volunteers found. Without them, it will be impossible to organise such a large-scale event. All the Limburg historical guilds take part in the festival. After an opening parade, inspection and hoisting of the flags, there's a big procession through the village. The O.L.S. brings together some 6,000 marksmen, representing around 165 shooting clubs and as many as 50,000 spectators. The marksmen wear special costumes inspired by military, guild, or even fantasy uniforms. The clubs vary in size, up to around 80 people in uniform, fulfilling various roles. Almost every club, preceded by its sign bearer, has a drum band or other group of musicians led by a drum major. There's a banner holder bearing the club colours, a corps of officers armed with sabres, and the ratings, often armed with guns or spears. Each club also includes a king or a royal couple in its ranks. The shooting club may include an emperor or even path clearers who clear the way with their heavy axes and sutlers to provide the marksmen with provisions. During the procession, there's a march past for the guests of honour and various prizes to be won to reward the most attractive overall impression, the best bearing, best banner holder, or best sign bearer. Procession is followed by many competitions at the festival ground, such as banner waving. Just like the soloists, the drum bands and music groups do their very best to entertain. There are also prizes for the most attractive royal couple, the most fashionable general, and the most handsome sappers. Even the sutlers who provide provisions to the marksmen are judged. A jury of some 90 people is kept busy judging all these competitions. The O.L.S. is a meeting place where marksmen take the time to socialise and fraternise with each other. The unique feature of the O.L.S. is the marching competitions, where drill corps perform traditional military exercises to order.
Forwards! March! Tweemaal hoofddag door de link! March! March!
However, the most important event is the shooting. Each club delegates 6 marksmen who use heavy rifles weighing some 13 kilos and which are the property of the club. They shoot small targets arranged in rows of 18 on a 14-metre-high shooting tree. The marksmen take turns to fire 3 shots, which means that each team of 6 has to shoot down 18 targets per round. If one of them misses, the competition is over for the whole club. The shooting continues until just one club is left. It is then declared the victor and given the honour of organising the O.L.S. the following year. The competition continues until darkness falls. Clubs which have not yet missed come back on the Saturday to shoot it out. Winning the O.L.S. is the most wonderful thing that can happen to a Limburg historical guild, and everyone rushes to celebrate with the winners. The Glorious Six and the other members of the club are given a splendid reception. But once the flush of victory has worn off, there's work to be done. Just 51 weeks to prepare for the following year's Oud Limburgs Schuttersfeest.